most vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is
Welcome to The GOAT Show, where we celebrate and debate all things great.
So let me ask you something. Is it more likely that it was Harp that did this shit? Or do you think that it was solar flares? And before you go, people have video of what looks to be angels
right
out of the light.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Solana Made Simple. I'm SMS, your host, and I want to thank you for all of your support. And if you like the content you see here, please head over and subscribe to the channel and give it a like. It means a lot and it does help out. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to SMS Live. I'm back live and direct, and it is Friday, May 31st, last day of the month. We got things kind of cooking up all over the place with meme coin celebrities, all this, that, and another thing. But the main thing is, for me today, it's Slurf the Phillies. We're headed to Philadelphia. We're going to be watching the Phillies game at 6:40, playing against the Cincinnati Reds, I think. Or is it the Reds? I have no idea who the fuck they're playing, actually. I have to look at my tickets. But either way, we might have some guests on. We were going to have Quicks on, but I forgot. I scheduled him, forgot about the game, just made sure I had somebody there. So we're going to have Quicks on probably the following weekend. We might have some guests pop in later on throughout the show today. I played a couple ads earlier, updated the space with Grid. But first and foremost, guys, I just want to give a huge shout out to Gox Gene Media. The space is G Media as well. The Legend Talk Generations Listen. This space is powered by that, as well as Grid on Soul. I'm very, very, very excited about Grid on Soul because I'm a very busy person. I don't always have the time to pay attention to charts and trades and stuff like that. A lot of times I miss out. So they have this AFK bot. It's called Away from Keyboard, like AFK. but you'll be able to use this, load it up, and it's coming out soon. I'm extremely excited. So make sure that you guys follow them, put your notifications on. You don't want to miss out when they release things or put any updates on. I find out just a little bit before you guys, so I can make sure I give you a heads up. So make sure you at least are following me or that account. I try to share everything I can as soon as it comes out. But again, I'm really excited about that bot to come out so I can just load it up. Like I said, walk away. But anyway, talking about some other things with the SMS Club. This is the first event going with Selected Phillies. We're going to do this again next month. Going to get more people together. We have 2 people from the space. I have my mentor for the tattooing, Steve Styles. He's going to be there as well. I don't have this on Instagram anyway. But I think this girl's going to be there. But it'll be a good time, and I think it'll be dope to kind of get out there, connect, get outside of it a little bit, probably talk a little bit of crypto. I know Commander, I think he's bringing his girl or a friend, I don't know exactly who, but Commander, another supporter from the Slur family. Big shout out to those guys. I was listening into their spaces, and throughout their ups and downs and, like, you know, just being a family, like, everybody's got a little bit of beef with each other sometimes, or if they have problems, they talk them out. It's really cool to watch that play out. You know, despite everybody's kind of FUD in the beginning of like how the thing came about, taking a look at that chart, man, it is just sitting there riding the bottom, waiting for a movement, waiting for the things to tick up. And I think we're going to see a big movement in meme coins once Bitcoin hits like 80K. I think that the war or whatever is going on kind of was like basically pushing things back where we didn't get that big spike up that we wanted to see. We saw a little bit, but the pullback where it didn't, you know, continue going, you know, I think that has something to do with it. But either way, you know, I think things are heating up. Just seeing celebrities get involved, it's going to get more people, you know, just generally paying attention. They're not necessarily buying in, but paying attention. But when they start to get to that FOMO point, they'll be buying in. So that's kind of what you want to look at, but you also have to worry about, like, do they know what they're doing? Are they working with the right people? And it kind of seems like she is. So who knows? Personally, I don't have any of the mother token, but I do have some of the son token. Not financial advice, do your own research. But it's playing off of that. I don't have a ton in it. I don't have a ton in any tokens, to be honest with you. Taking some L's. But we're still in the game, and that's the name of the game, is sticking it out and staying through it. But I'm going to share some stuff with you guys. Like we always get started with quote of the day. I'm going to take a look at that real quick. And if you're not a member of the community yet, make sure you get over there. It's on my profile. It's showcased on the bottom there. It says SMS Club. You guys can get in there. It just gets some of the up-to-date information on projects, alpha, whatever the hell I can find or I remember to share over there. But I try to give anything like exceptionally special out to that community first. But I wanted to share this with you guys real quick. Pull this up. Boom. Boom. All right, so is this the right one? No, that's not the right one. See, this is my first day, guys. Welcome. I'm the intern. We took a day off. No, I'm just kidding. I think it's right down here. Here it is. Perfect. So, all right. So for me, you're probably wondering why I don't have my regular PFP. Well, there's a couple different things. Reasons that led to that. It's just like overall, I did pretty shit in this leg of the bull run, and definitely took some L's that I didn't have to take. But that's just the way the cards are dealt. It's something I'm all right to share with people because, like, you know, it doesn't make me worry about it. I don't think about it. I share it. I move on and I learn from that, and hopefully prevents other people, or at least has them kind of look at kind of the situation, see where they maybe, I don't know, whatever they can do. Hopefully it helps. Basically, worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles. It takes away today's peace. So, like, I was stressing out for like 3 or 4 days, maybe a week. I don't know. It all seems to be, there was a lot of things I feel like led up to it outside of the crypto shit, but I wasn't on my game. I wasn't focused in. I wasn't locked in. SK posted something earlier this week, was like, I'm dialed the fuck in. I'm ready to get it. And it's like, my mentality, I thought was there. I wanted it to be there, but I don't think it was there. So I kind of took some time and, you know, being friends with somebody like Payment Cash, having him on the show before I got to talk to him, and kind of talk about how he deals with some of his problems, how he deals with shit and just in general, and just kind of taking some of those practices home with me and, like, you know, carrying them over to the gym. Ooh, let me go back to this show. You know, carrying them over in everyday life, and it seems to have helped out. But either way, it's learn from it and get back on the horse and keep going. If I quit, then there's no chance to ever come back. So it's like, shit happens, bro. Like, but that's what I said to myself. I'm all in, and all in means like you're willing to lose it all if it does happen. Not that you want that to be the case, but like that's all in to me. And I mean, I'm here to stay. I need to take some time away, and like I deleted the app off my phone yesterday, and it helped out so much more, which is like focusing on the other shit I'm doing. Like when I didn't have it on my phone and I didn't touch it at the gym today, I mean, I have enough fucking discipline not to like open the app. But like the idea is like to break that pattern and start a new pattern where I have better use of my time. So this month, like I'm balls to the wall. I should be tattooing people in like a week and a half, 2 weeks on skin. So I got a little bit of more artwork to finish up before I start the tattoos. I got 15 free tattoos I'll be doing. And I guess one on myself or some shit like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But either way, things are moving right along with that. And it's like, I'm not going to take a step away from the content or anything like that, but I have to make sure that I know my worth and my value, and maybe less is more. I don't know. I put out a tweet asking people, like, people ask me to do their spaces, and I say to you, it's more beneficial for you as a founder or whatever to run your own shit. I know I can help draw more of a crowd, talk, and just carry it over a little bit better. I can do a better job at my job. So that's why it's a job. And like, you're just hosting your community. I tried to make that very clear to the people that I've asked, and like, they don't want to pay, but like, clearly I bought their NFT and shit like that. I'm just like, you know, I'm not asking for an arm and a leg. I'm asking for my time and my value. So you want help getting exposure? Like, I've talked to hundreds of projects. I have, you know, exceptional reach compared to some of the other people. It's just the way that the algorithm works. It's what I've been doing for the last 3 years. So at this point, it's like I can't cut myself short. I can't be a dick about it either. Like, I got to be kind to myself in every way. Like, not only do you like mentally, like, you got to fucking pay yourself first, and you got to make sure that you're not paying. Like with tattooing, if you give a bunch of shitty, like, not shitty, but cheap tattoos. People have synonymous with cheap tattoos as shitty tattoos or low price, inexpensive, whatever. Not small quality tattoos. Like there's a dynamic with that. If you find a middle ground in that area, whatever. I'm getting completely off point. But I don't know. If you have a project or if you got something where you want to get more exposure, let me know. Or if you're in a project that is fucking getting no exposure, they're not doing a good job at what they're doing, you think it could be beneficial to have me help out, let me know. That's what I do here now. Like, I mean, I'd rather run the spaces for them and set it up that way, market it, promote it, bring a crowd, bring a panel. Like, there's a lot more things I can do. Sure, you can go ahead and do it yourself. Like that, I urge you to do that. But if you want me to do it, fine. That's perfect. And I can also do videos, whatever the case. Bring people on here. There's a lot more that I can do. Take the time out of your day. But that's the pitch right there. And I just wanted to keep sharing that out with you guys because it's what I like to do. It's literally kind of where I want to go with the space is do more content. So I know I've taken a step away from the content because I'm focused on the tattoo, but I have a good schedule set up where I can release some stuff. Not today because we're going to the Phillies game, but maybe I'll put some shorts out right after this. I'm cutting this shit short, probably at like 11:45. I'm not too worried about it. With that being said, guys, I want to thank you so much for all of your support over the time. If you're new here, I'm SMS, and SMS is basically a club, man. It's like a community center. You guys come here, talk about shit, talk about prices, all of that kind of stuff, and everything in between. But the basis of this, the main point of this, let me get into that for you guys real quick, and then we'll start taking a look at some of the headlines and some of the stuff I've saved on here, talking about Solana going over to PayPal. That's pretty interesting shit. But Solana Made Simple is a vibrant community of passionate investors, art collectors, builders, artists, media personalities, and more. My mission is to cultivate a space in the midst of this crypto's chaos in a world of manipulation and noise that strives to share valuable opportunities and guide you through the maze. Alone, we might be fast, but together we're going to get much further. Bottom line is we're all we got, and I can't thank you enough. I would do this shit without you guys being here, but it's way more fun when you guys show up. So thank you for doing that. And let's get into some of these bookmarks because there's some interesting different topics that I kind of think need to be talked about. People were coming up, or I would go to spaces and they're like, what do you think about the fucking Iggy Azalea coin? I'm like, honestly, I think that's a distraction and you should really focus on what's at hand. And like, this is another thing, yo. Look, I know people don't want to have a label that doesn't sound cool anymore, or like isn't their, I don't know, they don't think it's their goal, but like, if you're running spaces, if you're having like a crowd of people come and like listen to you, like your shit, follow you, you are making an influence on a community. You are an influencer now. And like, people don't want to be like dubbed as that. And they're like, these influencers out here are doing that. And I'm like, bro, you're a fucking influencer, and all you're doing is talking shit about other influencers right now. So they asked me that question, and it's nothing direct. They're like, no jabs at anybody. Get your panties out of a bundle. It's not supposed to be like that. But my point is, you're an influencer when you start hosting spaces. You're an influencer when you start representing projects, talking about projects, running your own, like having a crowd. Like, you become that person. Like, what your tweets, even the average fucking person, the tweets have some influence depending on who reads it. If you have a bigger following, you have a bigger influence. You become an influencer. Simple as that. Nothing to like be upset about, but like I've clearly seen people like shy away from like the whoa, no, those not those guys. Like, yo, you are those guys. Like, those guys are gonna say those other influencer guys, and they're talking about you and me and everybody in between that's not connected to their circle. So it's like, pay attention. Keep up here. But there's nothing wrong with it. But the point about that is you got to pay attention to the shit you're saying. Oh, by the way, you guys can tip on X if you didn't know. You just follow the directions right here and do your thing. Open tips, choose a way, send them a tip. Boom, bop. There you go. Working for your bag. That's what we call. Anyway, Sunday, 8:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I try to put together the best panel of the people I can get. And as always, we're powered by Gotcha Media, Doodle Devils, and Grid on Soul. Again, can't wait for Grid on Soul so I can load it up. Right here, I want to focus on this one real quick. Boom. Let's go ahead and click this, make it a little bit bigger. I guess that's not going to happen. All right. That's cool. All right. So this right here says Bonk, or Brett will flip Bonk and Floki with ease to the cycle. Whiff won't be as easy to flip, but we'll get it done. Dog and Shib, Pepe is Brett. It said study. So you look at the chart, you see this, and Brett's close. Brett is damn close. I've got Brett. I bought Brett back when everybody was buying rooms. Just because I'm an idiot. Whatever. I didn't get the airdrop because I didn't use the right wallet to check when everybody was doing their shit. Yada, yada, yada. I bought room. I bought Brett. I also did it because I wanted to see how easy it was. And yo, if you have a Coinbase account, you're only like 4 clicks away from owning Brett. It's that fucking quick. In a matter of minutes. And it's simple. It's super, 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 super simple. Like, I wouldn't, like, if somebody asked me, if I say you have Coinbase, I would tell them download Phantom and make sure they have a Coinbase wallet. Just because Coinbase wallet is pretty useful. If Phantom gets Brett or Base on there, which I would imagine they might, they just got Bitcoin on there. I guess that's the go-to right there. Like, all you got to do is change the little John swap, whatever. Do your own homework if you want to get some Brett. I think it's a good coin. I think it goes way higher. Don't take my advice, though. I'm not a financial advisor. But I follow a lot of people that make a lot more money than I have. And Brett seems to be doing pretty damn good from, you know, my entry and, you know, where we're at now. All right, let's go take a look at the rest of these. If there's anything specific. Okay, here we go. This one's pretty good here. Where's mine? I made a tweet about this one. I got to go back to my profile to bring that up. I didn't bookmark it. I usually bookmark these shit so I can like keep them easier to find. But where's that? Here we go. This right here is pretty interesting. I saw it pop up. I redid the tweet. I liked it a little bit more simpler this way, so you guys can check it out. All right, so BTC has founded Soulmate, introducing 21 BTC on Solana. 21 BTC on Solana offers native BTC across or access on Solana. No lock and mint tech. 100% BTC backed, institutional grade security, deep liquidity, operational excellence. So here's the scoop: native BTC on Solana. 21 BTC provides seamless BTC access on Solana, similar to Circle's USDC on various chains. No bridges needed though. Enhanced security, 100% BTC back, institutional, yada yada yada. You guys get the fucking hint. Read the tweet, bookmark it, save it, check it out. Whoa, that's not right. That looks strange. But either way, guys, I thought this was pretty fucking cool. Like, I like it, but check it out. BTC has found a soulmate. I mean, all the information's right here. Definitely worth a look. So anyway, what else do we have here? I think it's pretty much all I was going to share with you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at these tickers. They're up, they're down, they're all around, but we're going to go ahead and see what we got here. This first one that we got up here, it's called Tub. I don't know if you guys have seen this one yet or heard about it. It has a little bit of a history. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, there we go. God damn it. This thing always gets super slow when I'm doing live stream. What the fuck? Y'all broke my screen. Y'all blinded me out here. Alright, well, let's just try to refresh it. This would be a good time to smoke one if you got one. This literally doesn't do this unless I have you guys on here waiting to see the fucking chart. I swear to God. Yo! What's up, crazy dog? If you can see her face right now, she looks insane right now. She's like laying down on her side. Damn, this thing's down. Who cheated? Somebody cheated. It was doing much better, like, I don't know, an hour ago. But yeah, here you go. Yeah, somebody cheated. So here we go. Low chart, not a lot of movement, not a lot of volatility. I saw this pop up in a couple different Discords or just channels and shit like that. I saw it repetitively. I started looking it up. So what I do when I find a coin, I look up the cash tag on Twitter as soon as I find it, and I look up all the tweets to see the people that are involved with like the tweets or rating or whatever, working for the bag. I liked what I saw, and you know, you had a chance where you could have entered a little bit earlier. I got in here on the sell-off, and I got it like when it was here, I was in profit, like 30%. I don't know, something like that. But either way, Tub sitting at $727,981 with 2,457 holders. Essentially, you are early. It's not even at $1 million market cap. With the team and the people behind it, you can see this continue to rise. Over time, it's finding support resistance. It's figuring that out. But I mean, if you just kind of zoom out of the whole picture, it's going into a bullish flag. It's either going to come back down and ride this coast right there, which isn't far from where it's at right now. So you can wait for your entry till, you know, it gives you that confirmation, or do whatever you need to do. But this is Tub. They messaged me and I shared it. I haven't heard back from them, so fuck them. But if we can make money, we can make money. They were very direct with how they asked me the questions and shit like that. So I thought it was kind of a shady deal. I'm not gonna lie. But then I found out, or not found out, but I talked to some people and they're like, nah, it's pretty dope, pretty legit. So, all right, let's take a look at Dino Dragon. I haven't looked at this one in quite a while, just because it's probably down and probably is a good entry point right now. But Dino Dragon is one that popped up out of nowhere, had some massive run up there, and we'll see where we're at now. Yeah, pretty shit, if I'm honest. See, look, I was telling you, it had this crazy run up here. That I guess this is the international symbol of community takeover. Like, I get, like, that literally should be like a symbol. You know, that's a community takeover. So, like, if you were to brand somebody, community takeover, it'd be with a bunch of little charts, candlesticks. Harambe, I mean, I don't even care. Just want to look and see what it's doing. It's down. It's got money in it. There's people holding it. Moving on. Harambe, one we actually care about. 31.3 on the market cap here. 16,000. And no offense to that coin, I don't have any problems with it. I don't care. 16,328 people caring about Harambe, but not really. It's at 3 cents. This is showing that international sign of it's time to get the fuck back up. I don't have any of this, but this is a great entry point. You got a little bit of a cup and handle situation going on here. This is the 30-minute chart, so it does give you an all right picture of it. But if we go all the way back here, you'll see some massive run-ups, and this thing just didn't do what we wanted it to do. So we'll see where we're at now. We'll start. I mean, we have history. We have places like, look back there. You can see it has a little bit of a high point right there that it's bouncing off of, hopefully. But this is Harambe, 31 million. 16K holders on there. Not looking bad. All right, let's take a look at Mew. Nub finally made a move. I want to go take a look at that one too. Yo, I love this shirt. Y'all should have bought your shirt. I took this off the website. Boy, now y'all can't get it. I think me and Conrad are like the only two people. Or no, Mad Money. He bought one out in California. Who else? I don't know. I'll bring them back up next time or next game because we're going to pick another game with the people there. We're going to try and look at the schedule while we're there and decide if we can do it again. But taking a look at a cat and a dog's world, this is, and if you don't understand the cat and dog's world, cat coins on Solana, dog coins on Ethereum. Cat and dog's world, dog coins are supreme. Cats are coming up in the scene. Mew is a good coin to take a look at. We had a lot of volatility. Nub's doing the same exact thing, but it stayed more like this, not like this. A little bit less volatility, but it basically just went straight across. These are just waiting to fucking go to the moon. If I had more money, I'd be loading up on everything I'm showing you. I don't have more money, so I've only loaded up on a few plays, and we're looking for some X's, and then we're going to cycle them throughout the market. But, man, what else do we want to take a look at? Where are we at? Mall, yeah, I guess we'll take a look at Mall. Nothing too exciting. Oh, except for you can swap these for an NFT. There's that. That's exciting. If you like NFT. But you need 18,000 of these. I think that's like $40. I have no idea. Maybe like $60 or $70. I don't know. But this coin's down. If you're looking to rack up on stuff, I mean, this is bound to go up. It's got a deflationary aspect. Over time, it's going to go up. So Mall is Mall Street's token. I do hold some of this token, but it's like not like I was ever trying to trade it. But it's a 40,000 market cap. 405,000 market cap. 2,336 holders. Not bad, not great. Down, it's definitely entry position. Let's take a look at Ponky real quick. Yo, I might actually. Oh, I forgot to check that message. Fuck. I might have to wrap this up because I'm going up to. Yeah, let me get rid of this. I'm going up to Philly after this, and I gotta get ready. But Ponky is looking pretty damn good. It came back down to 45-cent range. That's probably a buying opportunity if you have conviction for the long term. To be straight up with you. But for me, I would look for a 30 to 35-cent range in the hopeful aspect. But we are entering very bullish parts of the market. So some things consideration. What the fuck did this do? Anyway, all right. Anyway, Ponky, 252 million on the market cap, 48,121 holders on here. Great fucking coin to get into. Last month. It is what it is, guys. You missed your entry. Be very, very delicate with your entries at these levels. with the market heating up. You don't want to be caught on the downside like a bitch with your balls out. So be very careful on that one. But we're going to go take a look at Boom, Book of Meme. Yo, look at that. Phillies, boy. I can't wait for this fucking game. Where's my thing? Hold on. I'll be right back. I got you. Let's go, baby. She's gonna eat this thing. That's a bad idea. Anyway, Book of Meme, guys. This is a great coin to put on your little radar. This is almost at $1 billion. It's been there, but this is at 1 penny right now. You've had plenty of opportunity to get into this thing. Let's take a look at the 3 months. See what this looks like. Flat as fuck. Everything's flat. Everything is basically like this, except for Punky and the ones I ran. Like Mew, Nub, all of these ones that are like not as exciting right now. Bro, I'm telling you, if you had the bread to spread them out on the coins that look like these charts, look at this shit. It's like waiting to go up. Let's go take a look at our old boy Slurf. Slurf's doing the same shit, just we didn't have that. You'll see. Yo, this dog is so cute. I think we're going to go for a WALK after this. Very strange. All right, anyway, Nub is at 40 million. 40.7 million to be exact. 21,313 holders on Nub. Another cat coin, guys. This one's pretty good. I really do think that these coins are going to have their day to come back up. Did we take a look at Slurf? No, it didn't load up. Excuse me. I don't know if you guys heard that, but that happened. Same story, different coin, right? Waiting for this to kick back up. 156 million on the market cap, though. 60,929 holders. Might as well take a look at Bonk. Bonk's probably going to be the best performer of the year. I don't know, maybe. Let's see. It's doing pretty damn good, though. But give me, yeah, well, it's doing okay. I mean, it had that run up right there where it exploded and it filled the gap basically. That looks kind of beautiful because it came down, bottom, right there, boom. So it's almost back. So like all you got to do is I almost tried to break it right there. I mean, that's a good chart right there. This is a giant cup. Like, look at this. If that's a giant cup and this is the handle, this thing's about to fucking send to the high heavens. Or it's going to go down. But it looks sendy. I'm not going to lie. This thing looks super sendy. Because it rejected right there at all-time high. Well, besides these fucking alerts. That's sendy, guys. That's sendy for the tendy. Yo, I have a blanket that has sendies on there. Do you want... Not showing you. All right, Myro. Let's look at Myro. I'm not even gonna look at NFTs at this point, bro. Fucking NFTs are deader than a doornail. My thesis does not change. They're dead when it comes down to the old token tech. You gotta upgrade with that shit so there's liquidity back behind it, because if people are able to trade the token and the fucking project and they know it benefits them on both sides, they're gonna buy more of that than these other random meme coins. Also, supply and demand and whales are able to manipulate these old projects because it's down to supply and demand. It's not just I can get the value that it's valued for. So that's something to take into consideration. And I don't know, they've been... There's a lot of talk about things, but the new tokens are partnering. They're doing things right. I just think it's going to be the way to go. I think it'll also you'll start to see meme coins be in that realm or whatever, be in that conversation. Because if you can do that, then some of these meme coins are going to go absolutely insane. But either way, here's Miro. Had its bottom right here, came back up here, bottomed out during that crash, came back up, broke up there. I think it's like 30 cents the other day. Yep, came back down. And now we're chilling at 25 cents. We'll see where this goes from here. Probably up with everything else in the market. But it looks like this is doing a little bit of staircasing. So there are people kind of exiting, which is no big deal. But we'll see how this goes over time. I do believe in Miro. But this is not a position I hold personally. Other than that, guys, thank you so much for your time. Take care of yourselves. I'll catch you on the next live stream Monday. And maybe we'll have another guest or somebody then. Tonight, I'm going to be headed up to Philadelphia. So we are going to cut this one a little bit short. So I do appreciate that 23 of you guys came to hang out this morning. I appreciate, all of that. But those are the tickers we're going to take a look at. Not too much to take a look at in the news. You guys know what's going on. Celebrities are getting involved, whether it's them or it's somebody scamming on whatever the fucking case is there. Your better bets are the ones we talked about today. These are real foundational, I guess, communities at this point that have been around. They've got history on the blockchain. So, they're not going anywhere. They're real. And I mean, you can see on my watch list that there's clearly other coins to, take a look at. But, I don't know, man. The narrative needs to change, and it changed with you not talking about the other shit. So, that's one thing I want to press on people is if you have a voice and you're an influencer or whatever the fuck you call yourself or don't call yourself, just know that what you say has merit and people pay attention to it for the good, bad, or indifference. This is so funny that there's a finger stick. Where's the L over here? I'm high. Whatever. Lost track. What you say matters. Coins you put out there can fuck people up. Every group I've been in, no offense to anybody's group, my own error has been chasing and getting fucked up and trying to play not watching my money and burning that shit. So buying NFTs that were not ready to pop. I don't think NFTs are popping off till this run's done. If they do, the only NFTs I think you will see real significant move is and I don't consider significant move what will happen when an art collection is upgraded. I think that's just a new coat of paint. I think it's great for the community. I think it's good for the artist. A good thing. It's good overall. But it's not the narrative I think is the most important. I don't know. So people might fade that a little bit or wait till it gets dialed down before they get in. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. But one thing I am doing is working on my art side of things. I started moving the things around in exchange art to make sure that it looks a little bit more presentable. So I'm going to work that angle and continue growing the art out there. And that's another reason I'm getting off here. I have to finish some peonies and some script work. But I'm having a great time doing it, guys. And I'm really going to be trying to figure out ways to bring crypto in and even accept crypto as payment for tattoos. I think that'd be a really cool way to integrate that. Let me know your thoughts on that. Connect with me on the timeline or in DMs. You have anything you ever want to bring up, you want to share some stuff on here, or if you want to come up and be a guest, I can invite you guys up here. Always welcome to different people. That if you had something you wanted to sponsor a show, you want to get your name and exposure out there, we could do that as well. Let me know. Main thing is, we always want to bring the vibes and the value. You want to have a good time, talk about some shit so people enjoy your day a little bit in the morning and have something to get started with. This one is, like I said, a little bit shorter, not that much jammed into it, but I wanted to make sure I connected with you guys, said what's up every single day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I think it's a little bit easier scheduled that way. And with everything going on, it needs to be that way because we'll get there. But all right, I'm taking off. You guys have a good one. Take care.